Welcome back to my Minecraft adventure, everybody. My name is Tuffbuddy, and we are playing Minecraft. This is, if I'm not mistaken, this will be the 20th episode of my Minecraft adventure. And with that 20th episode, I'd like to say, no one... I threw my sword. How do I get... There we go. There aren't many views. I'll say that. I don't want to say no one is watching. There are, I think, a couple of episodes where there have been a couple of views here and there. But for the most part, no one is watching my Minecraft series. Now, I don't blame anyone. This is not me whining and complaining and saying, oh, boo-hoo. This is me understanding that there are so many Minecraft content creators out there, and Minecraft has been in the limelight, as it were, for so long that I understand Minecraft is not exciting anymore, and it's very difficult to put out interesting and creative content when you have people who are building these wonderful giant things all the time for you, or coming up with new and different ways to look at Minecraft, like, so the people that do like mod reviews, or like Dan with the Diamond Minecart, it seems like every time he puts up a, for his main series, there's kind of like a little story and a little quest, and there's and it's very planned out, and for someone who's just playing just regular Minecraft and on PlayStation, I understand that it can be a little dull. So I want to say that for the time being, I can't say for sure and 100% that I'm going to quit Minecraft. This is going to be the last Minecraft adventure episode for a little while. I could be using the time to do more Destiny content, or Black Ops 3, or whatever the case may be. So that being said, I wanted to kind of show you what I had in store. We're in creative mode, so I can kind of show you a little bit, like, what was happening, what was going on, and where I was hoping to take this. And I still might, depending on, if I get bored with all the other stuff and come back to it. This is not me saying, like, oh, I don't want to do it because no one is watching it. I mean, that is kind of like what I'm saying. But I'm just saying I can devote more time to other games. So, when I get bored with other games, maybe I'll come back with, doing something with Minecraft or something. And then maybe continue this. Or start up a brand new series or whatever. But I did start building. There's our old tree base. I did start building over in the trees the way I wanted to. This is not very big, and this walkway isn't very huge. I remember thinking right here, like, oh, I see two houses and there's a walkway, and then I was going to build another walkway that goes over to this tree, and blah 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 blah. And I did start trying to carve out a trail through the jungle, and all that, and did that all off camera. And I do admit I did do some of it in creative mode, things that I couldn't easily get to, but I did do over here to try and make, like, the middle of the tree top village or something. It was going to be like, I don't remember what I was going to do, like maybe a warehouse of some sort. Yeah, I did start building over here, but alas, at least for the time being, we're not going to be doing that. So, I mean, I probably, not in a video, probably will get back here, in the near future and build. And this was the entrance to the Pit of Despair. Anyway, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, I mean, I understand that it was not the greatest, and I understand that I'm not necessarily the best commentator. You know, but I can only be myself, and I understand that some people just don't have an interest in, you know, just like regular Joe Schmoes. You got to be all like zany and crazy these days. Okay. So, you know, I started off doing the Minecraft adventure in vanilla and searching, and that didn't go very well, and so I restarted it and did it in the tutorial world when the new update came out, and there were no views when I was doing that, and then I restarted it again and decided to just build in the jungle and try and do a little bit of building and, you know, exploring, and not have it be in the tutorial or in a world where no one, including myself, knew where stuff was, and have it be more interesting. And you know, I get it. Like I said, I get it. Minecraft can be a bit blasé these days because you've seen everything. You know, there's nothing that's like, wow, did you know that you could do that or this in Minecraft? But anyways, I want to get to what I was planning. Now, I admit that while I was playing in survival, I was kind of on the down low, building stuff in creative so that I could come across it and have, you know, more of an adventure that way. So I made this little tunnel entrance, and I'm going to take you down inside to show you that it was going to be yeah, this was my idea of kind of like a subway for the world. This is supposed to be kind of like, this was a cavern underneath, and whoever came down here and carved it out kind of squared it off a little bit, and there is a cave down in here that I didn't explore fully. It's, but anyways, I mean, that's not a big deal. The big thing that I want to show you is, come on, why isn't it, what's going on? Okay, it's a good thing I'm in creative, because for some reason it wasn't. Oh, there's not a ladder there. Haha. Let's just put a ladder there. Okay, there you go. Oh, I messed up my iron sword that I really actually officially got in survival. But anyways, I thought, you know, have it be all still like not quite as square in places, and so it still looks like that there was a cave that came through here, and I don't know. I made a what I call a quick tunnel, which is just a minecart on a rail that goes off. Wow, I didn't expect it to take off. Ooh, creeper. Okay. This tunnel that I'm going through right now is all me using dynamite to blow up, and then this glass tunnel under the water. We're like at level 32, so we're under an ocean. I dug to make it look a little bit more, you know, interesting and whatever. And I wanted it to be at a place where it was far away, so that it took a little time to get there. It wasn't just like around the corner. That it made more sense to be actually using a minecart to get to a place. But I did this to have it be kind of like I'd come across it and be like, oh, let's see what this goes to, and you know, and whatever. And so this is where it ends up. We're actually out of the jungle. We're off the map, as a matter of fact. Yeah, see, we're off the map and off to the left. So we went through all of that water. I was really actually, I mean, I know it doesn't make a whole lot of difference now, but I was actually very proud of the little tunnel there under the water. It took a lot of time and effort to get that looking the way that I wanted it to. So yeah, we end up over here on this side of the quick tunnel, and it's just another, you know, like, oh, people who were here before me like dug it out in a cave underground. And the waterfall actually started over here, right in that little nook there. I heightened it to make it look a little bit more. Most of this, the hole that's the waterfall is in, was already here, but I took some dynamite and obviously mined it to make it look a little more. Why is that there? That looks weird. That just squared off edge right there. That's weird, but anyways. Okay, let's go up and show you what's over here and awaits us on the other side. And this was the part that I thought would be the most fun. Is going up and finding like an old abandoned like jungle research facility that's kind of carved into this mountain. I was thinking of calling it like the Spider Tech Corporation, because of the way that the brown stuff comes down over the little domes reminds me of like a spider. I did like a library where they would keep like files and whatever, and you know, nothing fancy, but just an old like research facility, obviously, where there's like secrets, and it's like, oh my gosh, what did they used to do here? And I never finished it. I made it so that I could come here, you know, every so often and kind of do little things and say like, oh, let's go to the, and ultimately it was supposed to be kind of like my monster factory. So let's just get on the, why can't I get out of flying? There we go. Get on the ground and show you. So I was going to be like having, I don't know, like different equipment and stuff to be like, oh, this goes up in here. I don't know. That was the thing is that I wasn't quite sure exactly what the purpose of this area over here that I found kind of near a jungle but up on a mountain was exactly. I know I wanted it to be like I would hunt down monsters and actually try to, on camera, like capture them, which I know is not hard, but you know, kind of like Ghostbusters, where you go and you capture a monster and then you bring them back and put them in some sort of like a containment. So I was thinking of having like all these different like cells that I go capture a zombie and then I put him in there, and then I don't know, maybe I go really crazy and then start doing experiments on all these little like evil mobs, you know, and have like a zombie and a witch and a skeleton and a spider, and then, you know, and say that, you know, maybe go to the nether and get another skeleton and just try and capture them all and have them be like, you know, like the evil zoo or I don't know what. But so this was the door that leads down to the lower area, which was the last thing that I worked on. This is my, I don't know what you would call it. It would an elevator shaft. There's not really an elevator here, but it's, you can't. I've never been able to build a vertical elevator without. No, I've never been able to build a vertical elevator with anything in Minecraft. I know that there are people that can do it, but it's a little complicated for me. But anyways, you come down here, and then this is my. Not very effective. I would like to stress that. Not very effective at all. Mob grinder, but not because I wanted a mob grinder. I wanted it to look like it was something that whoever built this facility did in the depths below the facility to try and capture the monsters that would spawn in. So this is how it would work, and I understand that this is not how a mob grinder works, but I wanted it to be kind of like they didn't understand what they were doing. They didn't know like the effectiveness of it all. So that's, back here in the dark, the mobs would spawn on this little platform, and then because this isn't too far down, they would walk out onto the water, and then the water would push them all the way down into this little pit where there's a bunch of hoppers as the floor. But if they get stuck right here on this block, on this ledge, why can't I get down? Right here, if they get stuck right here, then you have a little switch to push them off. And nothing happens to them. You would have to stand up here and fight them. Shoot them with a bow and arrow or whatever, and if you ever fell down there, you would be able to get back up. But just so that if you, the people, the researchers, the scientists, the doctors, the evil scientists would try and get monsters and then, cut them down for their spare parts or pieces or whatever, and, try and study them. And then the floor is all full of hoppers, so that whatever came out of them would eventually get collected in this chest down here. This is just back here for the redstone for the pistons to push the monsters off out there. That's nothing else. And that's it. That's as far as I got with trying to figure out what I wanted to do. I was thinking of maybe having like a tunnel that goes off this way or maybe this way. Not very, very long, but then have it be like, that's where they keep the monsters. They keep them there, and then I was gonna have to figure out how to get them down here. I mean, not in creative, like just make what am I trying to say? Make like a containment unit. Well, it wouldn't be that small, and it wouldn't even be this small. It would be like an actual big like room. And then, get whatever monster that I captured and actually put him in there and then close him up. But I don't know how that will work out if the monsters would despawn or whatever. But have, like cell after cell after cell, and then like label them, I don't know, monster number 4. This is the one that we captured and so forth. And, just kind of have them be like the trophies that we would capture. We'd be like monster hunters. So that there would be more than just regular building and adventuring in my Minecraft series. There would actually be somewhat of like a little bit of a purpose. That it's like I had a job to do. And, I would probably put like a villager or two over here at the facility, and they'd be, scientists saying like, oh, help us because, we have to get back up and running, or, we're being overrun by monsters or what. I don't know. I wasn't sure what exactly. I had a broad idea of what I want. Okay. So that's I keep calling it Spider Core. And it makes it feel, I don't know, it doesn't seem right. Monster Corp, or Villainy Inc. I don't know what the heck. Anyway, so that's that. Mostly just because I really do have fun with Minecraft, I might get back to it. I'm just saying that because of not many views. And it's not me whining and complaining again. I want to stress that. It's not me saying like, oh, boo-hoo, no one's watching me. I mean, it kind of is that way, but it's not really. I'm just saying that because no one is watching it, I can devote more time to stuff that people obviously do want to see. And then maybe I'll visit the Minecraft thing again a little ways down the road. I might throw a Minecraft video up here in this world and say, this is what I added and what do you think, and what should I continue with this or should I start it up again or what? And I guess we'll see. But for now, it is a a wrap on my Minecraft adventure for now. And I'm okay with that. And yeah, I guess that's about it. We're going back to the jungle home here. We are getting a creeper off the damn track. Thank you. Ooh, a bat. Yep. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for those of you that watched. And that's it. That's a wrap. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe if you are feeling so generous. It helps me out. I appreciate any views, any commentary, any support that you have, or any likes that you have given me throughout 20 episodes of Minecraft. I will see you on my channel in other videos. You guys go out, have the best possible day ever, and stay tough out there. Bye. I'm trying to have like a little big finish, like Little Big Planet, a big little finish. What could be good? How about we jump in we dive into the water like this. I take the plunge, and I land in a two block place of water. All right, that's it. Why can't I get down? I'll tell you, sometimes being in creative, I forget that I'm in it. Bye.